You will probably have seen Suella Braverman in the news once again, accused of breaking the Ministerial Code. You might have wondered what it's about and what the Ministerial Code is and what it means to break that code. So I thought I would explain those very briefly in this video. Now, first of all, this is not the only time she's been accused of breaking such a code. In fact, under Liz Truss's government, she in fact resigned for what she referred to as a technical breach of the rules by sending a draft document using her personal email address. Some of you may feel that that was just a technical breach and not worthy of her resigning, and some of you would feel that it's absolutely right that she did resign. Although Rishi Sunak, of course, reappointed her again just some 6 days or so later. Only now the current accusations against her is that she asked assistants to procure her a private one-on-one speed awareness course instead of taking penalty points for having been caught speeding last year. Now, I say these are allegations because, of course, they are denied, but this is how they are set out in BBC News. Now, what is the Ministerial Code? How does it apply in this case, and why is it important? Well, the Ministerial Code is a public document of regulatory codes by which all ministers of the Crown and ministers of government must abide by. One of the key provisions within this code is number 7, which refers to ministers' private interests. The general principle being at 7.1 that ministers must ensure that no conflict arises or could reasonably be perceived to arise between their public duties and their private interests, financial or otherwise. So in this case, this would obviously refer to her private interests, that being whether she was caught speeding and what she was going to do about it, i.e. whether she was taking this course or taking the points. Now, there is a reference within the news articles that asking someone about this private course as opposed to the normal public course with other people may have given rise to security concerns. So there is potentially an overlap between holding public office and private duties with respect to her security and, quite frankly, being identified attending one of these courses in person. But then still the rules are generally applied fairly strictly. For example, using official transport should only really be done if there are real security concerns, and much the same with flights. You can read further about those in the Ministerial Code if you wish to. But these are usually applied fairly strictly. So even though there may be an overlap and some excuse and some argument as to asking a civil servant about the availability of a one-on-one course privately as opposed to a shared course with other people may give rise to some security concerns, but overall, I think that's unlikely. Although, and as I said, Suella Braverman has said that she is confident that nothing untoward happened over the speeding course and has refused to be drawn into whether or not she asked civil servants to arrange this course for her. Labour leader Sir Keir Starmer has quite rightly said that Prime Minister Rishi Sunak should order an investigation as to whether these ministerial rules were broken, at which point, of course, Suella Braverman will doubtless be called in to answer such questions, whether she feels comfortable to do so or not. And ultimately, you may take one of two different views. Let me know in the comments what you think. You may think that if she did ask a civil servant whether it's possible or indeed to go on to arrange a private course for her, that is a breach of the Ministerial Code and that she absolutely should resign. On the other hand, you may feel that if she did ask about the course or ask someone to go on to arrange the course for her, that is just a matter of personal security and is perfectly acceptable. But as I said, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Remember to like this video and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.